Hello there, fellow NPCs. I am Carbon Scythe, and today we're getting back into chasing sunsets. We have denied Mallory what she wants, and I just figured out that I am gonna have to run away from Vince because there's a pretty big chance that I'm going to have to fight him sometime in the future. And I chose to not train in Wing Chun. Which means that I will be very dead if I do were to go up against him. Yeah, that'll be fun. And let's see. Yeah, right. We have just taken a cold shower. And I'm guessing we're going to meet George soon. Oh, right. We're going to meet George. And Jay is gonna convince everyone that we're going to take the day off or something like that. So we can do some fun stuff. Yeah. Let's see what fun stuff we're going to do. Let's go. One cold shower later. Upon entering the laundry room. Right. I was supposed to go to the laundry room. What you see makes you think the universe just rolled a natural 20. Just how many different references are you gonna pull here? Say the words. Help me, step bro. I'm stuck. What? I'm just packing an overnight bag. Right you are. My overnight bag? For what? Jay easily extricates herself from the dryer because they're literally impossible to get stuck in. Boom! Those are good though. Cannot deny it. I told you to trust me. How do you expect me to trust you again after finding out the dryer is a lie? I got everything into the backpack. Now our meeting's in 10. We gotta run. Without a spanking? Ooh. No, not everything should be sexualized. Changing the subject. I'm still not clear on what you've got cooking. Trust me. We're both due a day off, and I think I have a handle on George's I win button. Okay. I wouldn't go around repeating that. Also, I feel like I should be full of questions right now. Shut it. I got this. A short time later. Yeah, what are you pulling, sister? Sister? You hear familiar voices speaking in hushed tones as you approach the living room. We're out of time, George. We were out of time before I even got here. And with Sophie's news about Mallory, what do we even do with that? Oh shit, I haven't done George in a long time. Where is his accent? It's heartbreaking on so many levels. Not least of all for her. That's a great problem with the estate, given that she's technically family. There's really no law or precedent that covers this, but I think not. Just because Mallory and Sarah share a genome does not make her Sarah. One less thing to worry about, I guess. But time is still running short. I understand your concerns, but let's look at it realistically. No need to rush in there. I wouldn't mind hearing some unfiltered truth. Process delays and the judge's recusal alone are drawing out on the legal circus. And well, where's this aversion to going home coming from? There's something you're not telling me. You're not wrong. However, now is not the time. It could be here any moment. You feel a gentle touch on your arm that tells you Jay has joined you. What's going on here? George and Lisa are having some sort of disagreement. Seems important. Ooh, let's see if they let anything slip. The important thing right now is that they step up and demonstrate their potential. The important thing right now is that you and I are on the same page. The quick version then. In short, James and Sarah were not planning on passing so young. Who does at their age, George? As such, their will wasn't even finalized here when the accident happened. What? As the executor, normally I would just split the assets down the middle and call it a day. That makes perfect sense to me. Then what's with all this pageantry? Sarah's greatest regret was the family rift, and Jay's graduation was where it was to be put to rest. It's tragic that their plan didn't work out, but it's also not our torch to pick up and carry. Sarah and James had a good handle on what the problem was. They just ran out of time. Are you getting to the part where this is in any way our business? You feel Jay's grip on your arm tighten within anticipation as George gathers his thoughts. It was something Sarah said the summer before she died. She said that if Kurt just stopped avoiding Jay, everything would work itself out. So that's what this is? Forcing them to interact until they get over themselves? You hear Jay's breath catch in shock behind you. It's unconventional, but within my purview, they also did really need to learn how to run the business. Fuck George. Lisa's voice taken on a low, angry tone. What's going on between them isn't something you just engineer a fix for. The fact that it hasn't already blown up spectacularly reflects better on them than us. You're meddling in two people's lives out of some misguided obligation to the dead. I loved Sarah and James as much as anyone, but this was irresponsible. Forgive a sentimental old man his excuses. I saw an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. There's always another angle with you. Lawyer, remember? The question remains, have we managed to hit either bird with said stone? He stays quiet for a moment, but you can't be sure if it's because she is angry or just thinking. You already know the answer to one of them. They're both quick studies. Moreover, they're both applying themselves and trying their best to fill the parents' shoes. As for the other thing, it looks to me like there are reasons to be optimistic. So I can say scandalously optimistic. Come again? You're right, they're practically already completing each other's sentences. Really? Well, as much as I despise gambling, meddling, it appears Sarah's hope paid off. Frankly, George, Paul and Jean will be in capable hands either way, but my heart tells me that neither of them will ever be happy chained to a desk. That's what we call projection, Liza. Anyway, we can discuss it more later. Bianca's voice suddenly bursting into song behind a nearby door, giving up both of you a good scare. I don't know this song. Got the bourbon street steak with the Oreo shake. Got some whipped cream on the top too. Okay. Fuck a duck. Has anyone ever said that in history? Shit, go, go, go! Doing your best to act casual, you succeed only in looking like you're fleeing the scene of a fart. Good morning, Liza. George? Lisa looked at you with obvious suspicion, but remained silent. Sorry we're a little late. Kurt and I were having a strategy session and lost track of time. I see. Well, have a seat and we'll discuss today. As the two of you get comfortable, you can almost feel Lisa's amused gaze boring into you. Lisa and I will be tied up with legal today, so I'm sending you two on errands. Jay, you'll go to the Kunalua building and meet with the land magistrate. Convince him to allow us to purchase the parcel north of the hot labs once the legal hold is voided. Kunalua? That's the town Mom and Dad stayed in on their honeymoon. Indeed, the magistrate will be reluctant to sign off to a foreign interest purchasing more land. I got an idea how to work through that. Oh, let's hear it then. I'll offer to sell land we already own back to the people of Tunalu, provided it gets leased back to us. Ah, then we pick up the north parcel on lease also, without expanding foreign holdings. It's a win-win. Jay wilt sheepishly at the effusive approval in George's voice. Lisa and George exchange a victorious glance. Now, Kurt, I'm going to have you take the day off. Come again? I don't think I heard you correctly. Both of us have been running ourselves ragged since we got here. We're taking the day off. We? I'll handle the magistrate after we've had a day to relax, but I will get us that lot. Out of the question, there's too much left to do before you're ready. Nothing that can't wait a day. I'm feeling that's something George said before. Right, when they started this whole thing, I guess. Kurt, talk some sense into your sister. Support Jay, support George, support Jay! She makes perfect sense to me. Effective time management includes taking time off to care for yourself. Lisa watches the exchange with obvious amusement. Love 2, trust 1. Lisa, feel free to step in any time. No, I think they're right. We pushed them both very hard, and they've earned it. Curse you, sudden but inevitable betrayal. That feels like a reference to... Who said that?
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Does all work and no play sound like Sarah and James to you? George stares at Eliza like he's been slapped. No, it doesn't. Gah, fine. Thanks, George. The real estate lease documents will be on your desk in 2 days. Would you mind at least having me aware the two of you are going? Just track our phones. That's sort of your thing, isn't it? Ooh, shots fired! When we get back, maybe we can go over their will again with you. In detail. Well, she came out of nowhere. I know she was on her way, but I did not expect that get-up. As you and Jay steal a dark chuckle at a visibly uncomfortable George expense, Bianca strolls by. Oh, Lord. Hey, if y'all are planning to do some sightseeing, just take Splusion Mudslide. No, that's George. Goddamn. Splusion what now? Care about a couple of crotch rockets just... Crotch rockets? Just before I caught him putting his rocket in the other crotches. Hated the whole damn idea till I rode one. Let's just say my body wasn't ready. Those are odd names for motorcycle. We'll take them! Crotch rocket, motorcycle, okay. North Island Loop, Republic of Tunalu. I didn't know this Gary guy but the man wasn't afraid to drop big money on quality. The lush scenery blush as you thread the bike effortlessly through winding island roads. Where did Jay learn how to ride like this? And where is she taking us? Coming up on a four-way stop, Jay waits for you to come up even with her. Huh, she seems a little flushed. Tunalu is about 5 minutes straight ahead. That's where we're going? Guess you'll have to wait and see. Up for a little race? I don't know. We'll stack up these bikes and we'll be looking for a new place to stay. Not sure what that means. I would never. 6 gear mid-revs is a good tier. Sibin could sue these guys for patent infringement. Sibin, what are you talking about? Jay's eyes narrow mischievously. Let's just say that on Sploosh, the journey really is as awesome as the destination. So, We're doing this? Let's make it interesting. Let's not tempt. Fine. Let's do it. Let's do something fun. You see Jay's eyes shine in what is certainly a wide grin beneath her helmet. Now let me give you a head start. I'll give you a few seconds before I punch it. And what do I get if I win? The currency of our realm. Loser has to give up his user's secret to the winner. What could go wrong? What kind of 3, 2, 1, go! 2 and 1. You punch the throttle and the bike leaps beneath you like a rocket. A few seconds isn't going to buy me much, given how she was riding earlier. As you accelerate the irresponsible speeds, the wind howls past your helmet ominously. I want to win, but I'm not going to risk their lives to beat her. Ease off until you feel comfortable with your reaction time against the visible road ahead. Just as you're about to check your mirrors, Jay screams past you in a blur. Fuck! It's like I wasn't even moving! You gun in a little and try to close the gap she's opened between you. Suddenly, to your surprise, she begins to slow and pulls off her roughly to the shoulder. Pulling up alongside her, you realize you can hear the rumble of her motor. Oh, that's a bad thing? Everything alright? No, the dash went blank and now the engines won't start. Motor sounded fine for the second I could hear it when you flew past me like a hypersonic missile. It's not mechanical, it's a computer error. Code 44. Google it on your phone. There were only 23 of these made. I can't just pull up the manual on the internet. Let me text Bianca. Hope she's not the best. Got a little problem. So, what's shaking, bacon? Sploosh to throw in a computer error. Code 44. Ah, hell! Had that happen once before. Rico said it was all fixed. Guess not. Is it something we can reset on the road? Nope. The factory tech will need to firm the flashware or something ridiculously expensive. Where are your kids at? Couple miles south of Kunalua on Island Route 3. I'll have Egg send someone out with a flatbed and bring it back to town. Mind staying with it until he's got it loaded? Of course we will. Really sorry about the headache. Nothing to be sorry for. As long as my sploosh is still in one piece. Still a weird name for a motorcycle. Bet your sister don't think so. Ooh, is that why? Now what the fuck does that mean? So? She has a guy with a flatbed coming to haul sploosh to the garage. I don't think I did anything to break it, but I still feel bad. Don't worry about it. Bianca said she's seen that error before. But I guess this means we're done for the day. Jay glances pointedly at your motorcycle's rear seat. It's still a mudslide. You still have your winnings to collect. A short time later. True to Bianca's word, a man from town arrives for the disabled bike within half an hour. Jay watches the truck drive off with sploosh tied down in back apprehensively. Remind me to never borrow something worth more than my entire education ever again. Relax, if there are only 23 of those in production, there's bound to be glitches. If you say so. Jay swings her legs over the rear seat and wraps her arms around you. Focus on the road, Kurt. Just focus on the road. You feel a firm breast against your back as she pulls herself tightly against you. Race Ace. Accept a racing challenge with a competitive redhead. This is already more splooshy than sploosh. Ew. Louder! I can't hear you! I said just don't drive like a stooge! Why so stabby? Hang on. Outrigger Resort and Spa, Kunalua Tunalu. Kunalua Tualu. Tunalu. As the two of you enter the resort lobby, Jay strides briskly toward the reception. Checking in. Reservation on the Campbell? But of course, one moment. The receptionist steps away for a few moments, growing visibly more confused. But madame, the only reservation under that name is a standing one. My parents? Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they had a Venetian suite booked. I'm afraid it suffered some water damage during the recent storm. Which is why Jean-Philippe was kind enough to substitute the ambassador's bungalow. Oh, he did leave a note with the front desk. Forgive me, I did not make the connection. Your card is already on file. Let me just check you in. As the reception begins checking in, Jay moves in close to you and places her hands on yours. How long have you had this cooking? Since the day after the storm. Will our companion be required a key as well? Wow, we are going there now, huh? My lovely girlfriend and I will both be needing keys. Yeah. You hear Jay's breath catch faintly, and her hand grips your head. You hear Jay's breath catch faintly, and her hand grips yours happily. Yes, 2 please. The receptionist finishes checking you in and presents 2 key cards. 2 card keys, whatever. 2 keys for the ambassador's bungalow. Simply exit from the lobby and follow the boardwalk to the west. It's the last dock. For intimate dining, you'll find plenty to choose from within walking distance. Exactly, what do they mean with intimate dining? What kind of place is this? The best restaurant on the island is a Wild Ginger next door, but reservations are hard to come by. Unfortunately. But wherever you dine, I hope it is as enjoyable as the rest of your stay. You'll find a list of local attractions and excursions on your nightstand. Jay's expression is radiant. Thank you. But I don't think my boyfriend and I will be spending much time outdoors. You don't need to share that, but it's good to know where your head's at. As the two of you enter the room, you're struck by the scale of it. Wow, this is the paradise we've both been too busy to appreciate. Are those glass floors? The bungalow lights up underneath at night and you can watch the fish. Seems to me that you don't spring for a suite like this just to enjoy the wildlife. Jay glances back at you and winks. Depends on how you define wildlife. And the game is afoot. Sorry, no console. We're not blowing the evening on a Call of Duty marathon. But Ghost Harambe has been slacking on his headshots. Ghost Harambe? Really? Except for Harambe, I guess. Ghost Harambe should worry about getting ready for dinner, while Shane's in the bathroom. Any thoughts on where you'd like to eat? Our reservation at Wild Ginger are in 30 minutes. I've packed something nice for you to wear. Oh, damn, she is well prepared for this. How? How? I didn't bring anything nice to the island. Open the backpack, put it on, no complaining. Jay retreats to the bathroom while you examine what she's packed for you. Does she know me or what? You have just begun undressing when you notice the bathroom door is slightly ajar. That was quick. She's already undressed. You can't help but gawk at her exquisite curves through the crack in the door. Oh, we're both in trouble. Jay's eyes connect with yours, but her playful mood is still firmly in the driver's seat. Oh! And I'm the one with the boundaries issues? You look away, feeling a little awkward at getting busted so blatantly. I'm a simple man. I say crack door, I investigate. Imagine how much more fun the yacht would have been if I'd known that sooner. Woo! 5 minutes later. Damn, these guys are not playing tricks with us anymore. Damn. Well, damn. Could I get your help with this thing, Kurt? Yeah. Looking toward the sound of her voice, you are shocked to see your tomboy sister in a designer dress. I can't quite reach the zipper in the back. A little help? Wow! That dress is outclassed only by the beauty wearing it. With uncharacteristically self-consciousness, Jay fidgets nervously beneath your gaze. Stop staring. It feels silly enough already. You dutifully begin working the zipper, inhaling the familiar scent of her hair and bronzed skin. Be charming, be reassuring, be funny, be nonchalant, let her down easy. Ooh. I feel like this is what's needed. But I would also say, the only thing needed here, there's only one thing missing. And that's a few extra muscles, you know? As that, if she had a good big biceps, that would be damn. That's the only thing missing here. You always did clean up nicely. And you somehow pulled off casual like no other. Love 2, trust 1. Goddamn, how much do we have now? 50 and 33. Damn. I can't remember the last time I went to a fancy restaurant with a beautiful woman. Jay presses back against you as you finish sipping her up. Memory is such a nice thing, Kurtz. New ones or old ones? Jay spins around and you caress your chest shyly. Why not both? Both is good. I've been making that reference twice already. An electric pause hangs in the air between you, before you both speak at the same time. You should go. Wild Ginger, Kunalau Tunalu. The restaurant's proximity makes for a short walk. You can't help but admire its opulence. And I will actually be cutting off here. I guess the dinner is gonna take about 10-15 minutes. And then we're getting back to the bedroom. So yeah, that's what's going to happen in the next episode. It's my guess. They are inching closer and closer. But tonight it's gonna happen, it seems like. Thank you guys for watching. And thank you once again, Josef Henderson, for donating directly to my Ko-fi page. Every donation helps. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.